Good morning, it's Elaine Dotson with Elaine's Custom Cards. I should say custom cards and boxes. Today we're going to make this beautiful card right here with the Christmas time is here paper. This is card number 7, and then I added a little box to this. So let's do the card first. I have everything cut out and ready to go. I've got my sizes up here. So, what we've got here are all these pieces. I've got everything. I heat embossed this with gold. I used Versamark and gold embossing powder to heat emboss. This is the inside. First I'm going to tell you which stamp sets I used. I used Greatest Part of Christmas. Thanks for being one of my greatest gifts for the inside. And for the outside I used Itty Bitty Christmas, Thinking of You at Christmas for the outside sentiment. Then I cut out, I'll show you this little piece here in gold foil, and I used the Frosted Bouquets die, framelits dies. I used this one because I really like that. And then I have a piece of, well, let me tell you, this piece, this size is just regular Whisper White, 4 3/8 by 3 1/8 for the inside. I'm going to adhere it, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, onto a piece of cherry cobbler that's 4 1/2 by 3 3/8. So let's do that. That's going to be adhere. My card base is thick Whisper White, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. Scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to adhere that here. And just a really thin border. Okay, now we'll go ahead and adhere that. Now let's put, I have a little piece of the DSP that I'm going to put on the bottom, like this, on the inside, just right down at the very bottom. And this piece is 3/4 of an inch by 3 1/8. So we'll put that on there. I don't know if I got enough glue on there. I don't want it to come off. There. Okay, so I want it this way. So any piece, leftover piece of your DSP will work. Adhere that, and then we'll go ahead and adhere that to the inside of the card, so the inside will be done. I'm having fun coming up with ideas to use this paper for. I have lots of it. Make lots of Christmas cards, and maybe later I'll do something that's non-Christmas. Okay, that's the inside. Now let's work on the outside. Put that over here so you can see it. I have a piece of cherry cobbler that's 5 1/4 by 4, and then I have a piece of the gold foil that's 5 by 3 3/4. Yes, and I used the rectangle stitch framelits, the third from the largest, to cut the center out because I didn't need the center, because I'm just going to cover it up. So let's glue that to our piece of cherry cobbler. I can use that center panel for another card. always trying to find ways of conserving on this gold foil. There's no reason to cover the whole thing up when you can use the center piece for something else. And then you could cut this piece out of the center or anywhere in here of your gold foil that you cut out, and this is let's see, a 1 3/8 or 1 3/8. Oh, that's the 1.5 inch scallop circle, and then this is the 1 3/8 inch, and we're just going to glue those together. If you want it to dry, I'm going to set it aside so it can dry. Otherwise it'll move on me. And I don't want it to move, so we'll set that aside. And then I tied a bow with a piece of the ribbon. Here's our DSP, and you can decide what direction you want to put it according to where you're going to put your sentiment. I think I'll put it like this. So just glue that to the front. This piece of DSP is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. Just like that. Didn't get enough on the edges. Let's put a little bit more. Let's put it on this. I think I'm going to put it on the gold. Thin border along here. Make sure it sticks. Like that. Okay. Okay. I think that's better. I don't want my edges lifting up. That's a lot better. Not quite centered. Okay. And then I have this little piece right here, which I put here. So we're going to put that across the front here. Just like so. I'm going to put it according to where you want your ribbon, and I think I want my ribbon down low. So let's go ahead and put that on. Okay. Up, 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 up. Sometimes I'm fumble fingers. I think I did that about 1/2 inch or 1.5 inches. But you're going to do whatever is good. I just did that. I think I'm going to do this one a little lower. About 1 inch. This strip is 1/2 inch by the width of this red. Cherry cobbler is 4 inches across, so this little piece is 1/2 inch by 4 inches across. Okay, now we're going to take our ribbon, and I want it over here on this side. Get a glue dot. Got quite a few in here. Leftover paper pumpkin glue dots. So let's get one of those on the back of this bow, because I don't have one on there yet. and right there. Okay. Now I want this bow over to the left, so I need to make sure, and when I cut this, that I leave enough to wrap it around. About that much. So it has to wrap around on both sides. We're going to put that right there. So let's go ahead and stick this down. Right. And about there. And we're going to take tape. We're going to tape this to the back. Just like so. Tape the other end. Well, your bow or your ribbon's not going to move. And you save a little on ribbon, this much, when you tie it around something. So there's that. And you can trim your little tails a little shorter if you want. And we're going to take our sentiment. And of course I put everything away. And we're going to put 2 dimensionals on the back. But first we're going to do this. This is cut from the gold foil. And you can cut it from the center of that. You die cut it out of the center. I'm just going to cut this into 3 pieces because I want it behind this. So, let me see, I'm going to shorten these. So, just like that. And then we're going to take a glue dot and put a glue dot on here. And one on here. Right there, because I'm going to stick it to the back of this before I put the dimensionals on it. So if you put this kind of where you want it, and you put these things on there. I don't know if I pulled that heel off or not. I must have. Okay. So, 2 on this side. And then the long one. Let's just add some more dimension to your card. And it reminds me of when you do a bouquet, the little baby's breath, only this is gold. Okay. And then we'll put the dimensionals on the back. We only need 2. One on the top. And then one on the bottom. Just like so. On there. Almost looks like, when I first put it on there, it kind of looked like antlers, but I just wanted it for extra stuff on there. Okay, oops. Now all we have left, glue this to the front. Okay, and then put some enamel dots on here. see. One up here. On there. I use 3 different sizes. Oops. And let's see. Put one right there. Yeah. Card's done. So that's card number 7. Now let me show you this box. It opens like this, and I've got Hershey Kisses in there. You could put the little 3x3 cards fit perfectly in here if you want to do that. So let me see if I can get this quick for you. Okay, you need a piece of cardstock that's 10 1/4 by 8 1/2. So it's 10 1/4 this way, 8 1/2 this way. Then I scored it here on the long side, 1 1/4 and 2 1/2. I did that on both sides. And then I scored on this short side 1 1/4, and then on this is the front of the box, and this is scored at 3/4 of an inch. Then I cut to on the 2 long sides. I cut to the center. And then you just need to cut off this one and this one, and leave these 2. No, this one needs to be cut about, and you can use your trimmer, about halfway through, about let's see. Leave about 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, something like that on there. And you're going to cut this off right here. And this one. And then turn it around. And you're going to cut this one and this one. This is what you're left with. It's like this. Okay, then you're going to cut in on each one of these to remove a little wedge so that you don't. Anyway, that's what you're going to do on all these flaps right here. I would even do these, even though you're not going to glue these, I would trim them. Just like so. Okay? So you're going to do that all around on all the flaps. Then you're going to take your this is called the Detailed Trio Punch, and you're going to use this one right here. I'm going to fold these out of the way. You're going to put that in there all the way in, and then punch it. And then you're going to do it again on this side, because this is the front part that's going to fold down in. Okay? Well, that one didn't do it. Let's try that again. Having a little trouble getting it in. But anyway, that's what you need to do. It should work. Okay, one more time. Might not be quite long enough here. Stand up. Well, I'm going to have to use a different one. Anyway, this needs to be rounded, the corner. You can round it with your scissors if you want. That might work better. Anyway, round those corners. Okay, once you've done all of that, you can have something that looks like this. Okay? Then you're going to take these pieces. This is the back, or the bottom, and this is the top. And this piece is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and then the 4 side pieces that you're gonna cut out are 3 1/4 by 1 inch. So before you glue the box together, you're gonna want to put these pieces on, because they're a lot easier to put on when the box is open. So you glue those on. Oops. I'm running out of glue. Okay, glue all these on first. This is really a fairly quick box to make. And you can put candy in it, you can put the cards in it, you can put little tea lights in it. Okay. And then I cut out this season's greetings, and this is from the tags. This one right here. I stamped it with Versamark and embossed it with gold, and here are the dies that go with it. And I had this left over from a paper pumpkin, but you could use the white, or whatever color you want. This is just what I did. And then I threaded this through the hole from the front to the back. I have a loop. Pull it up through the loop like so. And then I tied it in a bow after I did that. Just like so. Like I said, you could use whatever color of twine you have. This is just some I had. I thought it looked good. But you could certainly use white. You could use, if you have some of the red or green, that's just what I used. And then I put it on there with 4 dimensionals. Looks like I need to do that. So let me see if I can get these to trim up. Let's see if it'll work on this one. Not very good. Probably because I have it curved there. So if you just trim it so it's a curve. I just thought it looked better curved than not. That's pretty good. There. Okay. Then to glue it together, you're going to want to fold your flaps like so. You're not going to glue these, only these back here. So, what I did was glued these first. Glue on each of these. Oops, not there. And then glue on this one, and some glue on that one. Make sure you get enough so it sticks. Okay. Okay. My finger wiped off where I get glue on everything. Okay. Then you're going to fold these up like so. Fold this one in. Like that. And then you're going to do the same to the other side. Just like that. Take your bone folder and do that. Fold these flaps in, fold this flap in. Take your 1-inch punch. You're going to punch right here so you have a, not too far in. And then close your box. Just like so. And you're going to take your sentiments. Now you can put this on before you do all your gluing. You're just going to put that in the center of your box. And I went ahead and put some of these on there. Oh. I'm going to put one there. And then I put one. And put it over here. Right there. And then and then there's one in the center. Right here. A tiny one in the center of that. You can see it. And that's your box. If you need any more of the instructions on how to cut this, it was pretty easy. Like I said, you need to make your little wedges here and cut all the way to the center. I hope you have a blessed day and you enjoy crafting. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my cards, please, or my projects, please give me a thumbs up and give me some comments. Like I said, this is card number 7 plus the box. It's a little bit longer video, but I wanted to include this box because I thought it was pretty. So you have a blessed day and have fun crafting. If you need any of the supplies, go to my website. If you have any questions, email me at elainescustomcards@gmail.com. My website is elainedotson.stampinup.net. And if you want to sign up as a demonstrator and join my team, you can do that there also. Have fun crafting and enjoy your day. Thank you for watching.